Lads and gents, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. You want to make a lot of coins, use Mud Exchange. I've made well over 50 to 60 mil literally in a couple of months, boys. It's unbelievable. They got a snipe spotter, which is essentially like, hey, do you want free coins? Yeah, take it. It shows you the snipe, you buy it, you sell it. It literally tells you what the card sells for. It tells you everything. You need it, boys, all right? And then sets. It shows you every single set that's profitable on the game right now. It's unbelievable. Really, really solid, boys. Make sure you use code TATE, link down in the description, boys. Mud Exchange, the #1 coin maker out there. Alrighty, boys and girls, what is good, bro? Excited to make this video. All right, very excited to make this video. You saw the title, bunch of cool stuff, guys. Snow's in the game now. You see that little 0 next to the golden bolt? That is for snow. It popped up a big menu that said new currency snow 4-0 chill that is coming this week. So this video is literally everything that you need to know leading up to Thursday, boys. All right, which is actually my birthday. So 0 chill comes out on my birthday, which is lit. That's awesome. But anyways, 0 chill's coming out, which means there's some really good investments, and we've got leaks. So I want to preface this, a couple of things here. I'm going to show you guys the leaks from Mutt Leaks, which is showing present names, all the cards that are coming out, all sorts of different stuff. Okay, so if you don't want to see that because you want to be surprised, you can skip past this part. At the end of the video, we'll talk about investments and what you guys want to do to make a ton of coins for that. But right now, we're very specifically talking about leaks. So if you want to skip that and not get spoiled, go for it now. All right, boys, let's get over to it right now and let's talk about this. So first and foremost, we see 93 overall Gauntlet, Grant Delpit, and Chase Brown. Cool. Those are going to be the Gauntlet rewards. We got 0 Chill Welcome Pack, which is going to be Tim Tebow and Zadarius Smith. I like Tim Tebow. I like that. That's a, I don't know if I'll use him over Bo Nix. I don't know. He's a lefty. Sometimes Tim Tebow's not my favorite, but who knows? Maybe he'll end up being good. Maybe he gets good abilities. All right, good stuff right there. Scroll up, we get 0 Chill Kims. All right, as you guys can see right here, all sorts of different stuff. Trying to make this to where you guys can see it a little bit better here. Yeah, bunch of Kims for all these different players. There's a bunch of stocking stuffer stuff, right? So there's gonna be stocking stuffers, which if you guys don't know what those are, they come out at typically like an 87 overall or something like that, and then you can upgrade them to something much bigger, right? Like a 93 overall, I believe, right? So that's what those are for. But anyways, yeah, Snow Beast off boost. Yeah, just a bunch of different Kims. If you want to read any more into that, go ahead and pause it right here, and then you guys can read that. All right. I'm not too well versed on Kims and all that kind of stuff. I'm not the guy for that. I'm more like the presents, the cards that come out, all that kind of stuff. All right, so Elite 10, so 0 Chill present player gift names. These are gonna be all the different gifts that you can get. So good thing is this confirms that we're getting presents. Okay, that's really, really good. A couple people in the stream were asking, are we getting presents or not? I didn't see why. Like, I thought there was no question about it. We're gonna get presents because it's a money grab for EA. But I like the names of these. Frosty Punch, 2018 Express, Dashing Lion, Frozen Yeti, Jolly Comet, Douglas Fur Rancher, that's a tree, that's cool, North Pole Protector, Jingle Sled Chase, Brocking Around the Tree, that's probably Brock Bowers, Abominable Beast, Black and Gold, Giants Wonderland, and First Pick of Muttness. So I like that. I don't know really what these are probably going to be. The thing is to give people like a day to figure out what each of these is going to be, and then yeah, like they'll tell you the cards. So good thing is I'm not here to spoil the cards for you. Anyways, here we go. So I don't really know what this is, to be 100% honest. Some sort of offer, I don't know. All right, so there's gonna be 83 overall 0 Chill Elite. So I guess this is just kind of everything, right? This is like all the different cards that are coming out, which is very important for our investments later. Okay, so as you guys can see here, okay, we're going to get 83 overall 0 Chill Elite players, 85s and 87 overall 0 Chills, okay? And then we also get 87 overall 0 Chill Stocking Stuffer players. That's cool. That's good, okay? Next up is going to be these 90 overall 0 Chill Heroes. These are going to be very important in a second when we talk about investments. We get 91 overall B&D 0 Chill Field Pass player, okay? You get that from the Field Pass, cool. We've got that the last couple of years as well. I believe like a Deshaun Jackson was one of them a couple years ago. I don't know. Then Ghost of Mutt, challenge player, 91 overall epic challenge player. Okay, and then the 93 overall 0 Chill head-to-head event players. All right, we get the 0 Chill champion and then the 0 Chill ghost champion. So that's the ghost of past, present, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get 93 overall champions, which is good once again for investments. We'll talk about that in a second. 94 overall LTDs, which is gonna be the 0 Chill LTDs, and then the 0 Chill ghost LTDs, and then the 0 Chill Muttness exclusive LTD. No idea what those are, but cool. All right, so that's awesome. If you guys want here, okay, these are all the different abilities. See, these are going to be 0 AP abilities on these guys. The ability is frozen at 0 AP. It'll melt and raise on 1/15. So on January 15, it'll melt. But until then, all of this stuff is the different 0 AP stuff that's going to be on these cards, which is absolutely nuts. Of course, depending on which card it is, right? Not every card gets all these, but you know what I mean. All right, so really cool there. Awesome, cool beans. We move on, and then boom, season 4, we see Jamal. Is that Jamal Charles? No, that's Nick Bolton. Is that Jordan Mailata? I think Jordan Mailata or Jordan Mailata or Landon Dickinson. I don't know. And then is that, I don't even know who that is. I'm going to be honest. I would know the name, but yeah. Anyways, that is the leak. So pretty cool stuff right there. The question is, what do you guys do to make coins leading in? And there is one thing, all right, that like, there's a couple things I could tell you guys that I'm like, I'm not so sure about this, but you know, you can do this if you want. One thing I am 100% certain about is investing in 90 overalls. And I talked about this yesterday, but we didn't talk about it too much. And as you guys can see, 90 overalls are already going up in price. So the thing that you want to do here is snipe any of these 90 overalls for under 75,000 coins. Invest. All right, really easy to get these for under 75,000 coins because collector series came out today. All sorts of different stuff came out today. But these cards will be popping up for very, very cheap, especially on these collector series, dude. Like these are. There's a lot up right now of these collector series. Like Tyler Linderbaum dropped crazy in price. He was like 250K because I pulled him, and then he dropped down to 100K. So there's a lot of 90 overalls getting pulled right now, which is good for investment wise. So buy 90 overalls for under 75,000 and hold them until Zero Chill comes out because they're going to be needed for the sets. All right, we talk about that every single time new sets come out. All right, Zero Chill is going to be the exact same as Autumn Classic when it comes to set wise, most likely. Okay. You're going to need like 2 of the other cards, right? So you're going to need some of these. For instance, this will look like 90 overall Zero Chill. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 90 overall Zero Chill, and then 2 of any other 90 overall in the game. And then that'll build your 93, which means that the 90s will be going for a lot of coins. Just random 90s will be going for a ton of coins. So make sure you guys go and pick those up. Also, next thing, 88s, okay? It's going to be tough to see what you need to build these certain cards, but 88s could be very good to buy for under about 22,000 coins and hold. All right, buy and hold them because we don't really know, but might need them for sets, 1, and 2, if you buy them for cheap enough, you can just hold them and they'd actually be cheapest training. So I would say buy for under about 23,000 coins and then just hold them, keep in your collection. Excuse me. Keep them in your collection and you'll be chilling. All right, won't be really won't be too much of a like, you know, not too much of a risk if you guys buy them for under 22,000 coins ish or under 23,000, anywhere around there. This is one of those that I was just talking about. Like, I'm not 100% confident in it, but I'm decently confident in it. All right, and last but not least is training. I talked about this earlier. All right. If you guys want, go ahead and stock up on some training because you know that training is going to be very expensive come Zero Chill, or pretty expensive come Zero Chill. So any like 90,000 coin 91 overall, I would go ahead and pick up if you can find a 91 for 90,000 coins ish. 89s, I don't know actually. I think that's 91s might be just the absolute cheapest training by far. But there should be another overall that's like pretty cheap here. Yeah, 88s. 88s was the other one. So if you buy the 88s, dude, for under 22,000 or like 22,000 coins and just hold them, it'll either be cheapest training come Zero Chill if they don't go up in price, or they'll go up in price so you can sell them. But yeah, 91s and 88s, man, those are going to be your 2 cheapest training options. So go ahead and invest in those. Hold on to them, all right? And last but not least, I did want to talk about this as well just because there is a timer on it. But that's going to be the... Let me go over to the store here. Sorry, give me a second. Going over to the store here, we've got mystery packs going away in a day, 1 day and 21 hours, which is essentially team of the week. So I'm guessing team of the week is going to be the odds boost because that's how it's been all year, which is kind of weird. But I'm guessing team of the week, we're going to get 93 overalls base cards and then 94 overall LTDs, which means if you want to invest in mystery packs, go ahead and do so. They're not great, but you can get blaze packs and you can get precision elite packs, and if you can get a good amount of those and hold on to them for odds boost, that's not bad. And then you open them up on Zero Chill or whatever, who knows, maybe you pull some higher overall cards, maybe a couple of 90s or something like that, and can make some solid coins there just because training is so cheap. if you want to invest in some mystery packs, it's not a bad idea. It could be fun. All right, not necessarily a crazy coin maker, but it could be fun. Anyways, if you have any questions, please ask, boys. All right, I love you guys very, very much. That's honestly the best that I can tell you to do. Oh shoot, I got to open up these bad boys too. I was able to. I opened up all the training into the turducken tokens, and yeah, so I got myself a. These are the same animation, right? That's what someone was saying. And I'm able to get myself like a Patrick Surtain because I need him for my team. So got my boy Patty at the B&D for essentially free. Cost me, I think, like, how much did it cost me? 700. That's like for like 10,000 trading. That's it. 10,000 trading is nothing, bro. So for 10,000 trading, I essentially got a free 92. And then I got these 284 plus packs actually that could have something in them. I've seen people pull good stuff from them, so maybe I pull something nice. We'll see. The 81 plus giving us an 89. That's really solid. Good stuff. That might honestly go on my team. My team's real bad right now. I'm kind of waiting for Zero Chill to increase, to put stuff on my team. 86. That's better than an 84. And last but not least, I don't know, dude. Shoot. Show me something real nice. Show me 92, bro. 84. All right. Oh, shoot. Last but not least, final thing I'm going to say. If you have expensive cards on your team, go ahead and sell them now. All right, we're talking LTDs. We're talking those big boy cards that have a crap ton of value. Okay, cards that go for like 2 million coins, like Tetaroa McMillan, Marcus Jones. Those cards that go for like 1 to 2 mil, I would sell right now personally, because when Zero Chill comes out, dude, there's gonna be all sorts of presents. There's gonna be all sorts of stuff that's gonna make those cards drop in price, because Zero Chill and Ghost of Mud cards are always so unbelievably good that everything else in the market will tank a little bit. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys do this. Thanks for watching, and thanks for watching, and thanks for watching. Peace.